Is is Islam Sheikh the Bey. Islam. I it is March the 14th, 2025, and it's about 9:05 a.m. I've been working on my knees so much. I don't know if you can see, but I've been trying to heal my knee. And no, I'm not trying to flirt with you. Okay. But I've been experiencing four sharp pains by the lab experiments, humanoid AI, and others that are able to use the telepathic code to send a four sharp pain to humans. I've been experiencing that ever since I started to um, return to exercising. So anyway, I've been healing my knee. There's a knot that appeared, and then also I'm working at two employers. So by me experiencing the four sharp pain and working at two employers, it can be a challenge. But let me see if I can bring it so you can. There it is. Okay. So besides the two spots here that I'm healing, that I'm lightening up, there's a knot here. It's a lot of times it can get a little bit bigger, and I would say a lot bigger after I experienced the four sharp pains. Also, for and they can come from many directions. At the apartment, I'm still hearing male and female, male and I would say male predominantly Spanish accents, because the unnaturalized United States military is involved with, in humanoid AI, and other transhumans are in an unnaturalized United States military here in Annapolis, and in the police that's unnaturalized. So they use a lot of the immigrants. A lot of the immigrants here in Annapolis have a connection with the United States military that's unnaturalized from El Salvador, Mexico, South Central Americans, and with them the military not being naturalized, and then the corrupt United States government not using the true Constitution to naturalize, so they're here illegally, and a lot of them definitely promote bondage, and they're using the telepathic code to cause harm, to subjugate, along with the African American blacks here that's also have a connection to the unnaturalized United States military, which are involved in four sharp pains. They're involved in the noise, the frequency in the apartment, the United States military, and the police in Annapolis. They are, when I say involved, I would say accountable for it. They are involved in the reason why I've had so many issues with Burger King. They're not the total reason with Burger King, but they are involved in that, and also with if there's an issue or something going on with Whole Foods, they are involved. It's the humanoid AI that's in the naturalized United States military that's doing it, and that's in the cause of it, because they are trying to implement sex trafficking, subjugation, and we don't have the telepathic code. So because Imani and I don't have the telepathic code, and we are humans still, we have not been transformed. I'm not saying everyone here has been transformed in Annapolis, but definitely there's transformed lab experiments, and that's what you you hear when I take a shower, when Imani take a shower and I'm recording. The the unnaturalized United States military and police that are humanoid AI literally can send a signal to these immigrants um, from South Central American Mexico. They could be from India. This is a military city, so pretty much a lot of the people here, even from different parts of Africa, are connected to the military and the police. So they get a signal to start to send, or pale skin, definitely pale skin, to attack. The humanoid AI can do this. Send a signal to them through that code, and they will attack and do things that are harmful to a human. And this is what they have been doing for a long time in different states, different cities, and towns, or on this landmass that people say North America. They've been doing it for a long time. I don't want to speak about how long I think. Well, I don't want to assume how long I think. I think it's been how long it to be to for the human mind to conceive how long they have used these lab experiments to cause humans to be sick and to kill them through different forms of physical inflictions. So I am experiencing. It will makes like some of the elderly who probably figured it out and they just choose to pass away because they can't handle the truth. Either they choose to transform the elderly that can still remember how it used to be, that are in their late 90s, 100 years old, or they just choose to transform because their heart cannot handle the truth of the wickedness. It was easier for them to live in a false reality of what we were among, and the ritual bloodshed, satanic bloodshed that was taking place, that has took place in killing um, millions on this landmass. I would say, because I'm thinking years now, over 50, 60, over 100 years. Okay, years. So I'm pretty sure some of the elderly really chose to just allow themselves to transition because they couldn't handle the pain. So I really couldn't have understanding why it was so important for these South Central Americans to force engage and create some form of conflict from El Salvador, Mexico. Those are the two particular ones, but when I say South Central Americans, there's Honduras, there's others, and they all connected with the Black Negro, African American here, okay, and the pale skin, and they are connected through different forms of blood rituals and blood oaths that they have taken through different sex rituals, because they're sleeping with, because they're beasts. They're not all are transhuman, but trust me, a lot of them. They are sleeping with these animals, these lab experiments, and doing different type of blood oaths with the humanoid AI to implement bondage of the mind, Allah forbid, of the body, Allah forbid, of the spirit, Allah forbid. So I couldn't comprehend why they were so engaging, these immigrants who, I don't speak Spanish and Money doesn't. So why are they so engaging of stalking and trying to create deliberately some form of conflict? Like someone keeps saying Dora. The only Dora I know here is in Annapolis. She works at Burger King and she's from El Salvador. I don't know anyone named Dora. Or and she was involved in Phyllis saying I stink and sending me home numerous times for about a month, over a month and a half, saying I stink so bad. It wouldn't even let me clock in. Just as soon as I walked in, some of the times she just turned me right back around after I clocked in. I mean after I clocked in, a few minutes after I clocked in, just turned me right back around, and I lost days of pay. She a few times, or I don't know how many times, but she asked Dora, who's from El Salvador, that she smell me, and Dora was like this. So, and she'll say, Dora, you're gonna have to come to the front because implying that she was about to send me home, and that's exactly what she did. Dora might be in the back, And I'm not saying Phyllis and Dora has a telepathic code, or anyone at Burger King, or they transhumans. But Dora being the back, she's like, "You come to the front. I'm gonna because implying that she was gonna send me home, and she sent me home, or you say she got to go because or whatever because or you got to go because you got to clock out because you stink or whatever." So so the question would be why why is, and once again, the unnaturalized United States military is was involved. I am like I'm pretty sure in that situation as well, in the unnaturalized police. And in that you have humanoid AI that are African American black males and females that are and pale skins and others from immigrants, but I want to particularly say the African American black Negro males. This is the connection of the accent being in this apartment. They saying or at the hotel saying brother, brother, brother all the time because it's the humanoid AI that's African American blacks, male and female, that's doing it. And in that situation, they were involved in it too. In some form and manner. That's why so many times when Phyllis said you stink, you got to go home, it was after I took a black male's order. Too many times. So the Sheik Dwayne Baffle Bay, I was like, why are they so adamant to create conflict where there's no conflicts? I don't speak Spanish. But if you're trying to trap energy and and you trying to keep um an energy from ascending, and um and this is also attack on planet Earth, then that's why. So the humanoid AI that's in the unnaturalized United States military and police send signals, whether they are two different transhumans, because every person from El Salvador and Mexico are not humanoid AI, but they can be, and not everyone is a transhuman, but many of them could. One is too many, but they can be transhumans with the code, the telepathic code, and they through the radio, through through the TV, humanoid AI, which the United States unnaturalized military also is involved in that. They get a signal to attack. So this is how they can attack also if they have a satellite to their own to the country where they come from, where a lot of the United States unnaturalized United States military have bases there. Okay, they have bases in Senegal. They have bases all over the globe in different countries. Okay, the unnaturalized United States military, Navy, Army, and other military branches. They can definitely get a signal that way as well to attack. So we need to know as humans how deadly they was what we are among are, because many humans are really hoping for a change with finance and other ways, or but it's more I see physical and not really spiritual and mental. And this is when I read your tweet today, Sheik Dwayne Bay, your not tweet, your link today. I was like, I read all of them about the lunar moon. It really really connect with me, and I want to ascend. I want to ascend. I don't want to experience this again. And I see how there's an energy that knows the secret sciences of ascending that exist. And I say it could be for me, I'm challenging myself. It is true. I think before I was reborn this time, I knew I wanted to place myself at a place like this. to challenge myself, because I know once I overcome the challenges, I'm, I'm going to ascend much higher. But beyond that, there is still energies who know not all the secret sciences, but low frequency wickedness that know that we as humans can ascend. And by us ascending and healing, we will raise the frequency of planet Earth. Literally, we will raise the frequency of planet Earth. Literally raise the frequency of planet Earth, which is connected to the cosmos, by us ascending. And that will destroy them, kill and destroy them, which is unclean, unnatural. I'm not saying, Dwayne, I'm waiting for a karma to happen to a specific person this lifetime. It's already, just by me reading your link today, I was able to see already the karmic um, energy. And I was like, that's why, I mean, they are already, what I'm among, they are already in a form of hell, of karmic energy from El Salvador, Mexico. I mean, they cannot see. All they can do is be a product, not all, a product of that wickedness, that energy, that, they stuck. I don't know what, but the thing is, I don't know all that they have done. That include the Black, Negro, African American, and others. I can't say every single one, but obviously those those that are from Japan and China or descendants. But obviously, so this is what I'm among here. They are already in a karmic filth, wickedness. And a lot of them have already done blood oaths where they are stuck in that wickedness. So, not so. What I'm trying to say is, I now can see the karmic energy I'm among. Pale skin as well. Gotta make sure Black, Negro, say them all, from India, all, in Annapolis. I was kept saying the word cursed without realizing all the depths of what cursed is. But yes, we are among some really cursed filth, unclean spirits and bodies. But something just forced engaged. So when I heard a click. So what I'm trying to say is, Sheik Dwayne Baffour-Bey, when I read your link, I know you're communicating. I know you are. And about ascension and the time to ascend. It's just been it's a challenge for me. I know I even have connected the beast energy, how there's a different form of like energy of wolf, the wolf. Even they, in their wicked filth, they have a form of a spirit of the wolf, in that wicked filth of beast energy. They do. A lot of them sing werewolf or wolf from El Salvador, Mexico, the Black Negro, whatever. A lot of them. And I have connected the frequency, a different frequency of what the spirit of the wolf really is, not knowing all aspects. And I know now how it could have been an attempt to bring me into that, because I'm yearning for my tribe. I want my tribe. I want to be with my tribe. So to have that to see a connection with that low frequency filth of those from, not all, but from El Salvador, Mexico, and others that say wolf, which I have never been with them or that connection in that manner. But for one moment, there was one lady that um, sh- um, I had experienced a thought because I didn't know why someone was acting a certain way, and she sent the thought to show me. But once again, it's still all in the play of the game, of the demonic games. And I thought about, is she, because of, is she one of those that actually she, it seemed to be implying through thought, I'm dealing with spiritual, that she was one of the ones that are say she's a wolf. But she cannot be the same spiritual aspect of the wolf that I am, or I come from in my thoughts, in reference to different animals in spirituality. She can't be. There's no way she and I are the same, or any of them like that. They cannot be, but they can latch on to pull me to that level of bestiality where they thinking they must behave in a certain way of a beast, like a beast, have sex like a beast, behave like a beast, be violent like a beast. You know, um, just really take on that lower self energy of the beast. That's their thoughts. That's their behavior. That's their curse. Where those that still have uh, a opportunity to ascend see a higher frequency of what the spiritual of a wolf or other animals that exist, what the energy is really trying to communicate to us. The spirit of the wolf, the high frequency spirit of the wolf. It's interesting because in the Wheels of Time, there is a character of a wolf, and he demonstrates morality and a softness. But there was a unclean spirit that was that was stalking him, or wanted him, because they wanted that beast, bloodthirsty side of him that could come out of him to come out, so that he can be like what I'm among, like the Birdman, um, werewolf, wolf, from those that from South Central America, Mexico, El Salvador, Mexico, black Negro, whatever, pale skin, that's stuck and literally are cursed. Not all that are from that's in these bodies are in that blood oath, but literally they are. But to get to the point, Sheik Dwayne Baffobe, I want to ascend. I have to go, and I'm choosing to ascend. I will find a way. And I am a serious spiritual practitioner as well. Yes, I do want us to be together. I do. I really do. But I don't want that over my ascension. I really want you and I to connect and be together. But I don't want it over my ascension, Islam.